I did forget to get impact extensions.
We'll get those eventually.
They might have them at the show, but probably not.
I'll bet they will.
Really?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, old guys don't really use these anymore.
But they have new tools as well. Some of the time.
Only young people need these things.
Right. That was too easy.
I told you only needed a 200 foot-pound.
Yep. Glad that you're always right.
Yeah, me too.
And that is... It's not a 17.
What's your hourly rate for the job?
For the show or for this job?
Yeah, for the job.
More than you can afford.
You always say that.
What?
You always say
I
that.
do always say that, and I'm always right.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good to be always right. That's a 14. Why do you have gravel in your tools?
Oh, you know, sometimes things happen.
I guess so. 14.
I never, like, drop all my tools in the ground. That never happens.
Never ever, because that would be a travesty. Is that what it feels like?
It's like they couldn't come up with a better way to completely make a mess.
Nope, not at all. All right, pry bar time.
Those at the show, I'm sure they'll have them.
It's just a general crowbar for breaking into places.
Don't worry, I'm not locked out or anything. That's the gas station. Just kidding. How is that supposed to work? You want me to hit this bottom of it?
Well, the thing is, this isn't supposed to come down because it's supposed to be tied to the top. Because
It's extending?
it's pulling out of it because it's rusted through up there.
What do you mean it's pulling out?
And actually, that means our spring isn't going to be compressed. Shoot.
Oh, good. So that means we have to remove this entire assembly?
No, if we can knock that down, it'll fall right down. But that means this is...
It'll punch in the ground?
Well, it means a number of things.
Don't kill yourself.
I'm not going to, but I do want to take that off, which is a 13, I said. 14. Grab me a 14 impact if you can, and I'm going to get a hammer. 9/16 sounds like a good number. Yeah, 9/16 is right on. There we go. Yep, that'll do it. Because that bracket is connected to the sway bar here,
That's your head.
and once that's loose, there we go. And it just
Alright.
drops straight out. And the only tricky part is how do you get it out and down without killing anything or anyone.
I think I bumped your GoPro.
It's okay. It's a GoPro. It doesn't really care. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lever down on that.
Is this gonna go on YouTube or something?
We'll see how well it goes.
Oh, you only show people your good side, huh?
You're not wrong.
You wanna push while I...
I just need to get to this plate. I'm trying to come up through here. I'm hitting this bar with this plate. There we go. Come all the way straight up. No, with all of it. Is that plate gonna have the height? Are we?
Nope. Can you split it apart?
You can try. Good. Just bring that straight up. And you're hooked on the bottom. There we go. Ain't it the best? Your poor dust shield is getting crushed. like I said, 20-minute job.
Yeah. Is there any chance of just getting it out this way? I can't see on that side.
Do you like your brake hose?
Kinda.
You're one of those people.
Probably.
I want that sway bar.
They always say to jerk around violently in a car in the stands.
Yeah, that's what they do say. And you know that they're not wrong.
Right.
There we go. Over top and down
We might have to cut off first.
and out.
Sweet.
So you can see it just completely disassembled itself. That top end is supposed to have a plate there and it just rusted out.
Good.
And I think, yeah, and that's still bolted up here. So we have to undo the bolts on the inside to get that out.
Sweet.
I never asked, like, yeah, that's your rusty plate. So that,
That's great.
so that had underneath it this. On,
Yeah, I think it's good that we're
on
replacing
top
both
of it
sides.
was that, and that was all supposed to be. I mean, you can see. So yeah, that's like how long was it hanging on like that for?
You know what's really funny is it wasn't like, oh no, my car just fell apart. It was just like it started rattling.
Yeah.
So it probably like slowly cracked its way out, and then
Yeah. So
that's kind of annoying.
and a little terrifying.
A little bit, yeah.
Anyway, we'll send that on to Bobby or something.
I hope my front shocks aren't that bad.
I'm not gonna worry about
Hey, you
that.
know, we should do an upgrade.
Yeah.
Lower it 3 inches, aftermarket springs.
Sure. We'll get right on that. Because you're not supposed to remove the strut. You're supposed to replace it without removing it.
I guess.
It's like an oil change. You just add more oil.
Do you have the bolt for that?
You have the bolt.
What about this?
That will go on second. First, I want to get this bushing in. Thank you, safety glasses. You've been most useful. Hammer? Where's the hammer? Right here.
Bravo, bravo. So when we're done, let's go 90 miles an hour through over potholes and see if it's still okay after that.
Yes, let's do exactly that.
If it's not, then that means there's something wrong.
Need something wrong with your head, maybe. Alright, so first, before I get this reattached, I want to get this sway bar link back in its hole, like that. And get its nut, which is this nut, which I left on the Allen wrench.
Do you think it'll drive better?
I'll be shocked if it drove any worse.
You could actually feel it going bump, bump sometimes.
Because all you had left is that spring, just hanging on for dear life, basically. Oh, man. Remember to put your body directly underneath the car.
Well, your head isn't under there yet. Okay, now it is.
I was getting to
Your
it.
head wouldn't be crushed. It would just break your neck, probably.
And what's the fun in that? If you can't be killed, you're not doing something right.
It's kind of a weird tool, right? Like, nobody really uses them.
Depends what you're doing.
Okay.
Depends who you are.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody use one.
To say that nobody does something is
Okay.
a little bit of an absolute statement. I bet William Hanson
Are you
does it.
absolutely sure that that's an absolute statement?
100%. Only the Sith deal in absolutes, which is an absolute statement said by a Jedi who is not a Sith, so it's a lie, apparently.
Is that an absolute lie?
Yes, it is.
Fit.
Only fit.
This is my job. does this always happen? You do all the work and then I can't do it.
I'm doing this side, you're doing the other side all by yourself.
Oh, that's a lie. You know it.
It's not a lie.
Uh-huh.
Did I lie about something like that?
Yep.
Did I lie to your face about something like that?
Yes, you've lied many times about saying, we'll work out.
I don't
The
work
payment
out.
late.
Oh, the payment. Yeah, well, I lie about payment all the time. I don't care about that.
Well, I do.
Good for you.
Your bumper looks great.
I'll get around to fixing it one of these days.
Don't bother. Doesn't make the car look much worse than it already does.
Nope, it doesn't. It keeps that piece from falling off.
I probably wouldn't care if I had that car.
At least I don't drive around with broken shocks.
Just broken wheel bearings.
That's good and tight.
Which is better, having a disconnected wheel or one that's locked up, Mark? Use your head.
Feels like a trick question.
I mean, just think how you destroy that tire if it's locked up.
Mm-hmm.
Money right there. Money down the drain.
Ouch.
You're supposed to torque that.
Torque it, my man. Do you? What's the torque spec?
I don't know.
How's it going, Torque Boy?
Is the seal in there? Forgot about the seal.
Yeah, it was on top of it.
Okay.
Yeah. Technically, it's not even a seal. It's a custom made O-ring, but yes, it was there. I checked.
Was the O-ring there?
Yes, it was.
There we go.
Click. I just wish that we were more in each other's way. That's what I.
That'd be nice.
So, mind if I paint this with anti-seize?
What?
Just your surfaces and a couple of the studs.
I don't know. Maybe.
You do mind, okay?
I have no idea. Some people say it's horrible, some people say it's good.
I normally just do Molly grease, just some red grease. Keeps it from
Molly grease.
rusting.
Where did you find Molly grease? I went all over town looking for Molly grease.
Actually, it's not
Nobody had Molly grease.
Not Molly. I know it's good stuff, but I don't know it's the same. You have that torque yet? Nope. Wobble on there. Do you have a 3/8 wobble? You threw it in your toolbox. See what it is. I'll try to find it.
So what's that happening?
Let me get this torque first and then I'll talk.
Oh. I see how it is. You torque it till it hits that paint. Uh-huh. Something's terribly wrong. There's not a wheel on here.
Let me check it on the front one.
Oh yeah, see if they're the same torque value. That'd be nice.
Yeah, that's clicking where it should.
Good. I think it's because of the gravity slightly above the center of the Earth has a different geographical magnetic field when you're on the other one, and it affects the torque value.
See, this has a wish-wash bearing on it, and so the turbo entabulator.
We should just have a skit on YouTube where like dressed as mechanics and like.
I'll show you something that's like that, but yes, we should. Now, have you been hearing a clunk from your car? Maybe as simple as... He's using lots of big words! What do these words mean? There we go. And...
We should do the red-green show. Turn this car into a limo.
Okay, torque your bottom nut, or your bottom bolt really, and then this side will be done.